Greetings, families. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I must apologize. I've made this video, publish it, listening to it. I made a major mistake, so I have to take it down and redo it again. I'm so sorry for those who have already listened to it or click on it and it wasn't there. I'm sorry. This video is about Senegal. Senegal president has dissolved the parliament and called for election in November. I was like, we didn't see this coming, but he gave very, very important reasons why he did that. You remember, President Ibrahim Traore was facing the same problem before with the judges and some of the parliamentaries, and he asked them if they don't like it, tough, they can go. If they want to change the country, then they should stay. And some of them left. Some, the judges, they call themselves, they said they are on strike, and I think that strike is still going on, or something is going on with them and the government. President Faye is also facing the same problem because the people are not listening. The corruption is still there, and he said, this is not the reason why I came into power. I came into power to make changes. And if you will sit here and you'll be doing the same thing, then yes, let's have election. So we'll select. Those who are in will be in, those who are out will be out. Please listen to this video and I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time. Once again, I'm so sorry.
My dear compatriots, on March 24, 2024, the Senegalese people made the choice of a break with the past and systemic transformation by voting in the first round of the presidential election. This historic ballot, held against a backdrop of rolling back of our most basic fundamental rights, was imposed by a people on their feet, a people who preferred courage to resignation. This popular confidence honors me and inspires the determination of the nation's policy. That the Constitution confers on me, inspires me in the mission I carry out to think about our common future, and to break with methods of governance that are anachronistic with regard to the renewed demands of our political society. Settled in. I have undertaken to draw up an inventory as required by law. The results of an audit submitted for validation. They reveal a light-hearted approach to public management that has led to deliberately hidden slippages in the management of public finances. With uncontrolled growth in the wage bill, debt and interest on debt, uncontrolled subsidies and a slippage in drawings on external resources. These shortcomings have led to a serious deterioration in our country's public finance framework. After discussions with our technical and financial partners and other stakeholders, the government will return to the subject in depth, and the report approved by the Cour des Comptes will be published. I can already assure you that responsibility will be assigned at all levels of the administrative and political chain. My fellow citizens, my oath before God and the nation to honor our institutions, soaked in the blood of the Senegalese people, who have slung their national ideals over their shoulders in the many struggles for democracy. Unfortunately, the parliamentary majority decided to row against the will of the Senegalese people, clearly expressed on the evening of March 24, 2024. Firstly, by refusing, on June 29, 2024, to hold the budgetary orientation debate, which was nonetheless mandatory, for the simplistic reason of a supposed attack received on the political terrain. This violation of a legal obligation provided for in Article 56 of the Organic Law. Relative aux lois de finances will have made a major contribution. Secondly, to tarnish Senegal's image in the eyes of international institutions. By rejecting, on August 29, 2024, the constitutional bill aimed at fulfilling the promise I made to the people to abolish the High Council of Local Authorities and the Economic, Social and Environmental Council. At a time when public finances are in dire straits, public spending needs to be rationalized. Finally, by going so far as to usurp the constitutional prerogatives of the President of the Republic to set a date for the general policy statement, in flagrant violation of Article 84 of the Constitution and Article 97 of the Organic Law on the Rules of Procedure of the National Assembly, not to mention the threat of a motion of censure that this majority has over the government. My dear compatriots, by imposing by force of law the date of September 13, 2024 for the general policy statement. It was not a question of the Senegalese people, but simply of firmly establishing the authority of the law and reminding people through actions that the political order under my magistracy will never supplant the legal order. It was therefore my legal, ethical and moral duty not to cede even the slightest tolerance to the contenter of the law. I therefore concluded that the pledge of frank collaboration with the parliamentary majority in the sole interest of the Senegalese people was an illusion. The latter having decided to turn away from the people to promote the cult of blocking and thus hinder the implementation of the project on the basis of which I was elected. Here's why. By virtue of the powers conferred on me by Article 87 of the Constitution, and after having consulted the Constitutional Council on the right date, the Prime Minister and the President of the National Assembly on the appropriateness, I dissolved the National Assembly. The date of the legislative elections is therefore set for Sunday, November 17, 2024. I dissolved the National Assembly, the less institutional ones that will enable me to give substance to the systemic transformation. Today, more than ever, the time has come to open up a new temporality to our 5-year term. Article 3 of our Constitution reminds us that national sovereignty belongs to the people. In so doing, the people are invited to take back their titles of empowerment, and have sovereignly decided whether the National Assembly should reflect the profound aspirations of change. On the evening of March 24, 2024. So it must remain the last blocking avatar of a fallen regime. In any case, the government guarantees the proper organization of the elections and the free and democratic expression of the people's choice. And may the best man win. Long live the Republic, long live Senegal.
Families, you hear the reason why he's doing what he's doing. They are not listening. Things are the same. He gave a lot of reason why he's going to do that. But we all know the history of him coming into power, how they all bow down before him, how they worship him, the agenda of putting him into power. That is why people are not changing their attitude, because they think it's business as usual. When he won, he went to visit the then ex-president. They talk, they shake hands. He went to Paris several times. You remember it, all my families. Things are not changing and they are not listening. So he has to do his best. He said he swear to God to do the right thing. And I respect what he's going to do. We wish him all the best. If it happened that it will be even presidential election, we wait and see what will happen. But I'm grateful that he has that consciousness to change things around, because some people don't. Like the Silarion, is it Silarion lady, first lady, was saying this is what is happening. A lot of reason why she gave, but then they are still there and they are not doing anything about it. He said he will not sit down and watch. He's going to do something about it. And that is the reason why he's calling for this election, to hopefully to turn things around. We wish them all the best. And I'm so sorry once again. I'm so embarrassed. I did that mistake in that video. And forgive me, families, forgive me. I must say that it is because of one of our family members who reminded me yesterday that I have done this video. I'll put his name or her name on the screen. So thank you, family, for reminding me. I had it recorded, but I didn't translate it. I forgot about it. It's because you reminded me last night that I did, and I rushed to do that video earlier on this morning. I made mistake, and I'm beating myself for doing that. Anyway, credit to RTB and my returning families, my new ones, those who are passing by. Please like the video, share it, subscribe. If you are new here, my name is Mamri, and you are welcome to join our wonderful family. Leave comments about what has happened. I'm just shocked, but it's the right thing to do, and he is doing it. I'm happy. I salute him for standing for right thing. I will see you soon. Bye bye. God bless you all.